Speaking of Russell Wilson, do you guys want to talk about the elephant in the room in this entire discussion?
We can.
Oh yeah, you guys are New York boys.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
are.
but we
And
like I like New York Yankees baseball. I'm sorry, everybody. My dad made me do it.
Oh, I wish I was. I wish I was a Yankees fan.
I have
Man,
turned
I wish I was a Yankees fan.
Jackson, I have turned to the Mariners because I can't stand New York baseball radio. I can't.
I just don't listen to it. I watch the games,
You
but I
know,
don't listen
you
to
know
it.
as well as I do, Jackson. When I am a Yankee fan, have turned to the Mariners,
Right? Yeah, that's tough. That's
kill
tough.
me.
That's tough.
But I mean, when I saw this move, I was like, oh, good luck, Giants. Good freaking luck.
Oh man.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a please save our jobs move by Dable and Joe Shane, because if I felt secure in my job for the next 3 years, I'm rolling Jameis out there. I'm giving Malik Neighbors 230 targets,
Yeah.
and I'm losing 13 games, and it's going to be entertaining as fuck. And then I get my quarterback next year in a class that should have a few of them at the top of the draft. So this definitely feels like get us one more year so that we can draft a guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear
maybe
God help us.
my uncle is a Giants fan, and he's like, maybe they're trying to hold out for Arch. They're using the combo of Russ and Jameis as bridge quarterbacks, and they're trying to get to Arch Manning. I don't know.
Dude, shit.
I mean, if you want to get to Arch Manning, you roll Tommy DeVito out there all year.
Tommy Cutlets, yeah. I love him. I just love him. He's like a professional wrestler. I love it. I absolutely love it.
It's definitely the most entertaining quarterback room in the league.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, and I mean, I will admit, there's a small part of me that's still, because I'm like, when Russ went to Denver and everybody was saying that he was washed, I was like, he's not. Like when Sean Payton comes in and is like, oh, we're gonna bench you for Jarrett Stidham. Russ had him in playoff position. He had him that second year in the Broncos. That first year, I put that on the coach. He didn't even practice with his ones. He didn't run his ones at all, like during
Correct.
the preseason or anything. So I put that on the coach. But there's a small part of me that still kind of roots for Russ to show that he has something left. But after the way he finished with the Steelers, I don't think so. I still think Russell Wilson can throw one of the prettiest deep balls in the league if he
can.
But he doesn't have much left. This is gonna be
well,
tough.
Here's my thought on Russ, and I had as much fun with his downfall as anybody. And
join the club.
And it's a lot of it is because look, that ended up being one of the most lopsided trades in NFL history, and Seattle was on the right side of it, and it was mostly just because I had so many Broncos fans in my mentions after the trade that I really enjoyed dancing on the grave. And I think Russell Wilson's cringiness really went national after that, and people realized it wasn't just a product of him being in Seattle. When he was trying out Let's Ride and wearing his own jersey to his first practice and doing all that kind of stuff, I think people saw like, okay, yeah, there really was maybe some reason why some of the other best players in the Seahawks locker room didn't jive with Russell Wilson. That being said, Russell Wilson was a goddamn fantastic quarterback for like 9 years.
Yeah.
And he's always had real limitations. He does not throw the ball on time. He cannot complete passes over the middle of the field less than 20 yards. And he is too reliant on his mobility to make big plays. The thing is, he was so good at the things that he was good at, the escapability and the deep ball, that it covered the multitude of sins.
Yeah.
Now that he's not as mobile and the deep ball isn't as consistent, he's much easier to defend than he used to be. But he is absolutely above the threshold of competent NFL quarterback play.
Do you think the Russell Wilson trade saved Pete Carroll's job? I want to get your thoughts because remember
That's a good question. I've never really thought about that.
We did. If you do remember, Jackson, a year and 2 months ago when we did BS sessions, we did predict the inevitable Pete Carroll dismissal. I mean, do you think the Russell Wilson trade saved Pete's job for 2 years?
Yeah, maybe. I think he was. I think when you make that trade, you probably. I think Geno Smith might have saved his job.
Yeah.
But I think when you make that trade, I mean, who knows? Maybe the goal was, hey, this will be our easy out on Pete. We'll trade the franchise quarterback. We'll stink, and we can move on. And then they make the playoffs. So it's like, well, okay. Can't really do it now. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I never really thought about it. That's a super interesting sliding doors moment to kind of consider.
I tend to do these things with people like, hey, revolving door of stupid question.
It's not a stupid question
at all. That's a super interesting one. I couldn't say, but I think that there's a real possibility.